Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com, and I'm going to give you a few tips on getting more Pinterest followers, okay? Right now I have about, I don't know, 750, something like that, maybe 725. Um, I never was much of a Pinterest user until recently because I finally realized how great of a marketing tool it really is, but um, as far as getting Pinterest followers, I'm going to give you about 4 or 5 ways that you can go about it. First, I would say if you're just starting out, just follow others that you think would fit your target audience. Follow people that are pinning things related to marketing if you're targeting people interested in marketing products. Um, Follow people that are interested in food if you have some kind of food business or cooking recipe business. Things like that. Just find people that you think would be interested in the kind of things you're going to pin and follow them. About 15 to 20% of them will actually follow you back. So I wouldn't do that long term, but I would do that maybe to get your first couple hundred followers. After that, I would say try and just post quite a few times every day and make it a habit. Okay, you want to be consistent with your posts. If you looks like you have a dormant account and you're not ever posting any new stuff, your stuff's not going to show up in people's feeds that are following you. You know, out of sight, out of mind is a big deal on Pinterest. So make sure you're posting, 10 times a day, 5 times a day at least, maybe even more like 15 or 20 times a day. Just have all kinds of different boards and just make sure you're always posting, always updating your content. That way you can always expect things to, rank in certain keywords and things like that. And eventually people will be sharing your stuff and they'll be seeing your stuff in their feeds. And when they share it, their followers will see it and they'll follow you. Another thing I would do if I was you is work on the kind of SEO of Pinterest. If you can rank things where people that aren't followers of you will see it, then you will get a ton of new followers every day and you will eventually get tons of traffic and engagement. To do that, I do have a video that I did very recently on how to rank your pins in Pinterest. I recommend you watch that, and it'll tell you about all the things that you need to do to rank them. But you can do things like specific keywords in your um, description in your board, things like that to help it rank better, and use the types of pictures that tend to do the best. Just model after the power users on Pinterest, look at what they're doing, and figure out how you can get similar results. You don't have to reinvent the wheel to do well on Pinterest, alright? And as far as getting followers, another thing you might do is, you know, like I said, just look at what everyone else is doing. Just focus on, okay, what can I find patterns in on the top Pinterest accounts? If you find 10 people or 15 people, I would create a chart or some kind of notepad or just something that you can write it down and record the information on. Figure out, okay, how many times do they tend to post per day? What kind of images are they posting? What kind of stuff is getting the most engagement from them? What do they name their boards? Where do they pin these pictures from? Things like that. Just study the top people, figure out what they're doing, and find patterns. A lot of the greatest things you'll ever do will just come from observing others that are already doing it. Okay? You can learn a ton just from that. Okay? So my advice to you here is to find 10 or 15 of the top Pinterest users in your niche or your industry and study what they're doing and try to implement it with your own spin on it. Okay? So as far as getting Pinterest followers, those are about the best things you can do. There's really no one strategy that you need to do and that's it, and it's just the key to all the followers on Pinterest. But if you just focus on those 4 different strategies, you will definitely see a big increase in your followers if you stick with it. And I promise you, you'll get tons of traffic and tons of engagement if you just do that over the long haul. Okay? So if you want to learn more about Pinterest, marketing, social media, things like that, don't forget to subscribe. I have a lot more videos upon subjects similar to that, and I'm going to make a lot more in the future. If you like the video, don't forget to like it and leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about it, or add another Pinterest tip for getting followers if you have some off the top of your mind, or some that you've used in the past that have worked really well. And other than that, don't forget to visit us at selfmadesuccess.com if you want to get a little more in-depth information, a little more in-depth training and resources that goes a little deeper into each subject that you might find on YouTube. That's definitely the place you want to go. Then other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day. See you in the next one.